Where the bread and butter is for the Arizona Cardinals. And Murray's got the option here. He's going to throw it. Easy pitch and catch. First down, Christian Kirk into enemy territory.
That's what I expected to see from Philly, Brandon.
Coverage against
a bunch of zone coverage, man. More than usual. Jim Schwartz, he plays man coverage. So there's a bunch of zone coverage against the Saints. I think it had a lot to do.
First and 10. And Murray's going to dump it off. Kenyon Drake. Drake's having a nice season. He's had 5 rushing touchdowns.
No yak today for the Eagles.
Yeah, no yards after catch. They told us that. Got to limit it. This time Murray keeps, rushes to the edge. He likes to just hold that football in one hand, and he steps out of bounds around the 30. See if that holds true out here this afternoon. Throw looks good there. Another first down. Flag comes flying in after Chase Edmonds gets his first touch of the game. It's been an issue at times this year for Arizona. So now you're dealing with a 3rd and 13. Underneath it is Dan Arnold, and Arnold is taken down. A flag comes down as well as he's a few yards. December 2nd and signed him to the practice squad, and now he's out there starting in an NFL game here, a critical NFL game in Week 15.
Imagine how that call. His stomach must have dropped to the floor. Good football, man. They lead the charge on defense.
Second down and 4 here, operating from the red zone. Murray keeps, and Murray slides down for a first down to the 9. But the Eagles are saying they've got it. They're saying the ball. First and goal, and play on.
Oh,
another fumble. The ball is free. Did he have possession? It was DeAndre Hopkins. Now Philly's saying it's a fumble, and they've got it. And they do.
Turnover.
And another one of those guys that's having to step up and play increased snaps with all the secondary injuries. And now Jalen Hurts out there for his 2nd career start. Again, took over for Carson Wentz.
Look, both offenses started with tempo, man. Look, it's super similar offenses, man. Jalen Hurts had 18 carries last week. I think that number has to be around 18, 15 to 18 this week if you want to get that W today.
This time he's flushed. On the run, high and almost intercepted.
Isaiah loves to bring 5 and play man, or if you don't bring 5, he'll bring 4. And he'll let Buda Baker roam that middle.
Here's Hurts, the pressure coming.
Coming.
And, yep, he's just got to get rid of it.
That may be grounding.
And if it is, it's a safe. Kenyon Drake, and he's going to be stuffed at the line. Malik Jackson, the 9-year vet who was in concussion protocol this week but was cleared in sacks behind Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 45, the Eagles 43. But Murray's a hard guy to sack. He escapes there, and he throws, and it's tipped. Nearly intercepted. Michael Jaquette, we've already called his name. Inactive last week. The rookie had a...
You see it? You see it?
Now they need 11 here on 3rd. Murray again pressured, and he gets rid of it incomplete. He had to get rid of it. And Murray, though, again, only sacked 21 times this season. So he's a hard guy to get down, but they're making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's going to have to be elusive today against this D-line, Brandon.
A long line drive, low punt. Ward lets it hit, and a good decision. 6. And the intentional grounding in the end zone for a safety to end the last drive. Now they take over at the 20, and he defers on the ground to Miles Sanders, who had a big game last week, over 100 yards, and he starts with 8 on the front.
That's unheard of.
It's something they've had to battle through, and it impacted Hurts on the last play that caused the safety. As Sanders tries to bounce it outside, but he can't get anywhere. Byron Murphy sweeping.
It's almost unheard of.
And a 3rd and 1 here.
Man coverage.
He delayed handing it off, and the Cardinals were there. Jordan Hicks, the first one to get there.
You can guarantee Jalen Hurts, he picks it up with his legs.
With a 3-yard loss, and now the punt. Cameron Johnston. And a fair catch called for. Oh, he thought we might see these quarterbacks light up. But so far, they have really not been the story. The defenses have been the story. And here's a little reverse. Getting it to DeAndre Hopkins. Remember, he fumbled his first touch. That might be a late hit. It's going to be a late hit. Derek Barr. Now Murray from midfield. Escape in the pocket again on the run. Open Max Williams. Max Williams stays in bounds. Into the red zone. Inside the 10. 8th catch of the year and the longest of the year. And now Murray taking off, staying on his feet, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
But they get across that 20.
His 11th rushing touchdown of the season to go along with 23 passing touchdowns. As Mike Nugent making his big game against New Orleans, 2 sacks and a strip sack. Probably his best game as an Eagle. But right now the focus on Jalen Hurts in the offense. And Hurts hitting Dallas Goedert. As we have our first are still very much alive at 4-8-1 in the NFC East, especially with Washington's loss to Seattle. Here's Hurts. Another completion, this time setting up the screen, and a lot of room to run for Miles Sanders all the way out near midfield. 86 yards for number 26, and yeah, he broke an 82-yard run last week against New Orleans in that 115-yard performance. And not as much here, a yard. 2nd down and 9.